There we go. Hello and a happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to you. This is First Alert Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Russ Thomas looking ahead as we jump into your Friday and weekend. We've got the forecast and beyond that as well. I do want to pull something up here while we talk about this. First of all, we're going to go ahead and talk about the fact that today, we've got the clouds out there. Yes, it is still windy, but those winds will be dying down a little bit as we head toward the afternoon and evening hours, leaving us with a very nice Friday. Now, one thing that is going to happen as we look at our Friday, we are going to see cooler temperatures. We have a cold front moving through the region this evening, and that is going to allow those temperatures to drop off. But still tomorrow, looking at beautiful sunny conditions, and tomorrow is going to be, while it's going to be cooler, still going to be above the average for this time of year. Going to go ahead and pop up full screen our iCam, SkyCam here, and what you see is those cloudy skies across the region right now. So again, weak system moving through the region. We've got winds out of the south, and again, that's allowing those temperatures to warm up today. In just 1 second, we're going to look at those numbers. Here's what we've got for you. 66 in Fargo. We do have some 70s out there. 70 Fergus Falls, Hallock, Grand Forks, also in Oaks. Otherwise, mid to upper 60s. So again, despite the cloud cover, those temperatures are as warm as they've been in the last several days, really since our Sunday, and that is thanks to the fact that we have that wind out of the south out there. Again, what we're going to see overnight is a transition into cooler temperatures thanks to a dry cold front that is going to move through the region. Now, I want to start out here by jumping ahead to our Saturday night and Sunday. First alert weather day in place for a powerful storm that is going to hit the region. Now, areas to our west, northwest North Dakota, could see a little bit of snow. We are not expecting that in our region, but it kind of gives you an idea of the fact that we are, in fact, hitting that time of year where temperatures start getting cool enough to where that potential is going to be there for some areas of the state. And again, for this weekend, a little bit of snow, northwestern part of the state. Again, no impact here. What are we looking at with our first alert weather day? We've got late Saturday wind and some developing storms. Again, high winds with morning and afternoon rain chances on Sunday. And again, just mentioned there, just for the sake of the idea that, the state, the northwestern part, could see a couple snowflakes as we head into Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. So here's what we've got. We've got a system, again, complex system, meaning we've got a lot with this. We've got that opportunity for a little bit of thunder late Saturday, early Sunday. We've got a good chance of rain across the entire region. And again, going to be very windy. That's one of the components here we're going to take a look at in just 1 second is those winds, that expectation. But let's start with that first alert forecast. So what we're showing you right now, 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. We're seeing clouds move in from the south and from the west. We have a warm front which will push through the region during the afternoon and evening hours. That's going to help bring that first opportunity of rain into the region. We're going to stop here, 7 o'clock Saturday evening. We will see a few light showers around the region. Now we could see as we jump toward midnight and beyond a few thunderstorms develop. We're not expecting severe storms, but we could hear a few rumbles of thunder, see a little bit of lightning as well. And again, throughout the overnight hours on Saturday, that opportunity for rain is going to be there. It's not going to rain all night long, but a good chance we are going to see rainfall during that time period. So we jump into our Sunday. Watch what happens. Cold front moves through. Notice those wind bars. We're talking about those arrows there. You've got some blue, you've got some green. We start seeing the green and the yellow. That indicates stronger winds. Cold front moves through. We see a shift in winds from the southeast to the west-northwest. And you're going to see that again by Sunday evening, 10 p.m. Also, more showers in the region. So this is that big transition. And this is something that we see typically this time of year. We'll start seeing kind of what I call that little battle, right? So the cold air is trying to push into the region. We'll get these systems working in as we get deeper and deeper into fall. Meanwhile, that warm air still hanging on, and the result is we have some days in the 70s, and we have some days in the 50s for highs coming up here in the next week to week and a half. So again, that battle is going on. We all know eventually this time of year the cold air will win out, but warm air trying to hang on as best it can. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. Now, this is our wind trend. This is the other factor here. We've talked about that chance for rain and storms. We've talked about the cooling of temperatures as we head, especially late Sunday with the cold front moving through. Our winds are going to be very strong Saturday and Sunday in particular. We take a look for our Friday, north wind 5 to 15. That's not bad. That's, a little bit breezy out there, and that is about it. But again, as we jump ahead toward your Saturday and then again eventually on Sunday, we are going to see wind gusts 35 plus. So we look at our wind gust forecast. The areas in yellow indicating wind gust of 15 to 30. You start seeing that orange wind gust of 30 to 45. And then if we see any red out there, that's wind gust potential of 45 plus miles per hour. Winds out of the south, we're stopping Sunday morning 9 a.m. So Saturday we're going to see wind gusts generally in that 25, 30, 35 plus range. Watch what happens by Sunday afternoon. More widespread winds. In fact, the entire region. We're seeing those winds still out of the south, still very strong. Again, 30 plus, 35 plus, maybe even 40 plus miles per hour. Now watch what happens as we jump into Sunday evening, 11 o'clock. Around the Devil's Lake Basin area, some of our westernmost areas, could see wind gusts of 45 plus miles per hour as we transition from that warm air to the cold front moving through. By the time we get to your Monday morning, winds will start to subside a little bit. Still going to be breezy out there for Monday morning, but it'll be much cooler. It's what it's going to feel like with that wind out there. Now take a look at our weekend forecast. You can see for Saturday, we will get a little sunshine, but certainly more clouds than sun. Windy showers late, maybe a storm. We'll see a high temperature of 68. Sunday looks like the warmest day, 70 degrees. And looking beyond that, I think there is a chance that Sunday is our last 70-degree day. Now, if you recall, 6 days ago, the high in Fargo was 92. We had a high in the 80s on Saturday, and I'd mentioned last week on Friday, so I think we're done with the 80s after Saturday. That looks to be the case. Now looking ahead this Sunday with a high of 70, it looks like that very well may be the last time we see 70s for highs for quite a while, as you can imagine. Let's go ahead and show you tomorrow morning's lows. We're looking at temperatures in the low to middle 40s. Tomorrow afternoon's high temperatures, upper 50s to low 60s. So again, a little cooler out there than today, but we're not going to have the wind that we have today. So it's going to feel very nice. We've got the sunshine tomorrow, beautiful fall afternoon. Fargo Planner, looking ahead, again, we've got 44 tomorrow morning. Very light winds. I'll say we got a gust of 16 tomorrow, but again, that's certainly compared to what we've seen today, yesterday, and what we're going to see this weekend. Generally speaking, pretty light winds. We're going to see a temperature of 63, mild for this time of year, in that normally our high temperature right around 54, 53 degrees for tomorrow, October 10th. So again, a little bit of variety out there, really keeping our eye on the weekend. First alert weather day, Saturday night and Sunday, and it is for, again, very strong winds, rain, potential for thunderstorms late Saturday night, and then that transition from warmer air, 70 on Sunday to about 54, 55 for a high on Monday. So again, another step down, another drop in our temperatures. It does look like next week our high temperatures are generally going to sit in the mid to upper 50s, maybe getting a 60. But again, I think 70 on Sunday, probably the last time we see a 70-degree reading for quite a while. Something to prep you for. We are heading deeper into the fall now. And of course, those temperatures are corresponding. I hope you have a wonderful evening.